All right, good evening, everybody. I think we're live. It's been a while since I've been live streaming. Let me first say something in the Discord real quick. Yeah, it seems like we're live. Connection is good. I'll make sure that that everything is actually alright, but just checking it out on my phone as well, because otherwise, well, I still remember from back in the days I had some problems with live streaming. What's up, VV Vlogs? How you doing, man? Yeah, everything seems to be working. I'll quickly post the link to my live stream in the Discord as well, so everybody can join. Yeah. Everything seems to be alright. I sent the link in the Discord. What's up, knowledge.com, SNF, welcome, the live, welcome. How are you all doing? Are you all having a good evening? Abdul Salam, welcome. Abdullah, welcome to the stream. Is there actually some, are some of you following the World Cup as well? Probably, of course, but I wonder which game is on right now. I'm doing fine, Abdul, how are you? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good actually. Oh, so right now it's Portugal, Uruguay. All right, from the UK. Well, I'm on the other side of the sea, the Netherlands. Yeah, we'll start off in this live stream because we have to get started at some point, obviously. We'll do some analysis, and let me know if the audio is alright as well, because sometimes in the beginning the audio might be a little bit off. I have some music playing. I can always turn it off if you want to. So we'll start with a little bit of Apecoin. That's also needed. I did a video on that yesterday, but it has been massively bullish. It's going to be hard to keep up with all the... Oh, you're from Morocco, SNF. Well, then you had a good day yesterday, or was it 2 days ago? I'm not even sure anymore, but yeah. What's up, all? It's good to see you all. It's good to have you all here in the stream. It's pretty busy. I've never had a stream this busy. I mean, I used to stream a lot in the beginning of the year or something, in January and February, but I stopped doing it for a while. Here, you want to trade Ape? This is the price right now. We're at around $3 on FTX. It's crazy. Where's my chart though? I had a chart on Apecoin, but I'm not sure where it is, or it's just simply not loading. But yeah, all right, let me close Discord very quick as well. So yeah, what we'll be doing is yeah, we can take a look at Bitcoin as well, but we'll first kind of take a look at Apecoin, then we'll cover Bitcoin, maybe Ethereum, maybe Link, and then after a while I also want to start looking for some new altcoin gems and some very great potentially cryptos. Want to take a look at some upcoming ICOs and stuff, but also just general cryptos that already exist. So yeah, I'm not sure where my analysis of Apecoin has gone. Maybe I also have an analysis on Binance, which is good. Yeah, this is it. So actually, when I did the analysis, I think it was yesterday morning. What I said is that, I mean, right now there's a lot of bullish momentum for Apecoin, right? So took a break retest off of 3.6, what I expected. And then I thought we would get up to this $4.2 level, which we are at right now. So as you can see from the analysis, and I stand by this analysis, I think we're going to drop. We're at just a massive resistance level, which it's going to be hard to break through this, to be 100% honest with you. I could definitely, as you can see us getting up to 4.6, but we need to drop down a little bit first. But we'll see how that goes. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of things that can happen, and I could also be wrong. I mean, there's a lot of bullish momentum right now for Apecoin. So yeah. All right, let's see. Ionut, hello from Romania. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Let's see if I'm trying to check the chat as well as analyzing, but at some point. That's kind of hard, but I guess you can all imagine why. So Bitcoin Here you can see, for example, these are Bitcoin shorts. So how many shorts are being opened on Bitcoin has gone up massively since the 9th and 10th of November. Even on the daily, this is really high, because you can see, so these are the amount of shorts, all right, not in volume or anything, but the amount of shorts on Bitfinex, which is, you know, you could argue that's a representative of the entire industry. This was when the whole Terra and Luna crash happened, and we are way higher in shorts than we were then. We're like, all right, like the highest points of short was during that crash in July and June of 2021, but still we are very high. And if we take a look at the technicals right now, I mean, what we had earlier today, which, I mean, some of you might know it, some of you might not. You can see it right here, is that BlockFi, which is another big crypto company, filed for bankruptcy because of FTX. They had a lot of money at FTX and stuff, and they had some like loans out to FTX. So that made us drop, as you can see right here, but we are holding our levels fairly well. I mean, if you take a look at the hourly, you can actually see that we had some bullish momentum as well. So for now, I think Bitcoin is going to hold 16K. But because today was a bank holiday for the US, I am expecting some big moves either tonight, so kind of in the next 12 hours, I'm expecting pretty big moves, because then really all of the markets are open. And we can see some big moves coming in. I'll try to take a look at the chat as well. Quickly, I'm doing that on my phone, but let's take a look at Ethereum and Link. Link is very, I think that's for everybody watching. Link is very attractive right now to either invest in or to trade, because Link staking, so staking of the token, staking of the coin, is to be introduced December the 6th. So that's coming up pretty quickly. That's coming up in about a week, a little bit longer. But that's very bullish. I mean, if you can stake a crypto, it's quite logical. It's obviously worth more, because you can earn more from it. So Link is going to be very interesting. Ethereum right now, you can see that we're holding 1165. We're basically going to move along with Bitcoin. So as I said, we're going to get big moves in the next like 12, 16 hours. Those are either going to push us above 1200 and then up to 1250, or we're going to break down below 1165, after which we will probably drop down to 1100 again. But which way is very hard to say, because those big moves are probably going to be caused by big institutions. All right, so Link, as I said, it's very interesting, and if you want to know more about this and stuff, you can also join the Discord, which should be down in the description. As you can see, today we also dropped down together with the entire market with Link, but you can already see that we're way more bullish than other cryptos. We've got a very strong support touch off of 6.7, and what I expect somewhere in the upcoming week, so ahead of the staking, is that we will also break above this resistance level we have around 7.25. Take a break retest, head up to 7.7, 7.6, and in the end I also think it's possible to get up to 8, but this might be a little bit harder, to be honest. But yeah, Link is probably one of the best cryptos to invest in right now. Yeah, so what was requested more? Luna Classic. Yeah, so I said some things about Luna Classic as well in the Discord, because obviously there are some very great days coming up for Luna Classic. With the big Binance burn coming up as well. So that's again, I mean, Link and Luna Classic are just fundamentally very, interesting cryptos to take a look at, because some opportunities are probably presenting themselves right now. I actually bought Luna Classic this afternoon, just like 2 hours ago or something, here at the exact same prices, because we haven't moved a lot. But that's my most recent buy in a trade, because I have some leverage on it. I have some like 5x in leverage, not too high, but at least something. So welcome everybody from Pakistan. It's good to see you all here, and Israel. I think it's good to have you too here. But yeah, the flags on my phone are a little bit small, but it looks like Israel. Looks like the stars in the middle. Otherwise, it could also be something Central American. Probably isn't though, but welcome everybody. It's good to have you all here. Right now we're still analyzing some cryptos, talking about crypto in general as well. Apart from that, technically Luna Classic is not doing anything. We're just consolidating between 16,500 and 15,000 this level. But as I said, some bullish fundamentals coming up. Storage, we will Slayer. I did see your comment. We'll take a look at storage as well. You mean the crypto storage, right? So STORJ. But for now, let's take a look at Sushi Swap, which is a crypto. I mean, out of all the decentralized exchanges, I actually think that Sushi Swap is one of the exchanges with the most potential. Sushi Swap is deployed on a lot of blockchains, and I think it's very easy to use. If I compare it to like PancakeSwap and Uniswap, I like to use Sushi Swap the most. Even though recently I have been using Hashflow a lot too. I don't know if a lot of people watching right now have heard of Hashflow. But I use that too. That's kind of a decentralized exchange, but then a little bit more centralized. Like it's not an automated market maker mechanism. Sushi Swap. So yeah, we're looking bullish right now. The thing is that we're really struggling with, if you take a look at like the entire level is we're really struggling with 1.4. And right now what's going to happen is we're going to drop down. If we can actually find support at 1.28 and stay on top of that for like 2 days, then I think we can also break above 1.4 and get up to like 1.55 and 1.6. But if that breaks, we'll just stay in this kind of consolidation between 1.4 and ultimately 1.1. So yeah, I'm trying to do a lot of quick analysis. I'm not sure if you guys like it, but you do learn a lot about different cryptos. So hopefully you do. Let me know. Let's see, Cocos USDT. We'll take a look at that as well. But for now, let's take a look at storage. I haven't taken a look at storage in a long time, so I might need to update my analysis a little bit. But then you can see how I update my analysis as well. Wow, haven't I analyzed it for so long? Yeah, it seems like it. So we have made some new lows. I can drag this along like this, I think. So here you can quickly see how I analyze, even though usually I take a little bit more time for it. But here you can also see some historically very strong levels. This is just, I mean, here you can also see there's a big reason for why this level is this strong. And it's one thing. And it's that it's at 25 cents. There you can see the strength really of psychological levels. And again, we're back at those levels, still very strong. FIP level we can also draw from probably this top right here. Then we can drag it like here. We can drag it along. Yeah, it seems like a pretty valid one, to be honest. So if we then dive into storage, if we zoom in a little bit, what you can see is that we are not that strong, right? We have, together with the entire market, obviously we have dropped down to this like 31 cent level. Found resistance first at around 35 cents. So what's happening right now is, first of all, storage right now doesn't look like it has a lot of momentum. So what's probably going to happen is that it will move along with the market and in a little bit more of a volatile way. So what's probably going to happen right now at storage is we will find support here, but if Bitcoin drops down to 15,500, what's going to happen is that storage is going to drop down to this 30 cents, 29 cents, 28 cents level, find support there, consolidate, and then probably after a while get back up. But I'm not expecting anything big of storage soon. There's just a lot of resistance here between 35 and 36, and I'm not sure. To my knowledge, there's nothing like fundamentally big news around storage. But I could be wrong about that. Let me know, and then I'll definitely say that a little bit better. QLC, Ravi. Yeah, I saw a lot of people. Talking about QLC actually, or Capel. Yeah, so a lot of people have been talking about it. Very low market cap. I'm actually not sure what it is. Next generation public chain for network as a service. It described itself as a multi-dimensional block lattice. I mean, can someone explain to me what QLC is? I mean, obviously I could check it out, but let me know what you like about it, Rafi, if you want to, of course. But you say they're adding the BUSD pair and the USDT pair. Ooh, this is actually It's actually pretty interesting if that's true. Yeah, Slayer, it's for storage right now. It's just it's a great crypto, but not a lot going on right now. But if Keppel is really getting that BUSD pair, for people that don't know, back in September and the end of August, a lot of small cryptos like BYBIT, like FIB, someone said that in the chat as well. A lot of those cryptos got big bull runs. So I mean, I could easily name a few because they were actually pretty bullish recently as well. I mean, Neblio, for example, a lot of you will know these. Neblio, Phoenix Global, Sonim. I mean, who doesn't know Sonim? Most of you probably have seen Sonim, obviously, with the entire huge bull run we had not too long ago. But all of those cryptos were very bullish because of that. BYBIT as well. And what happened afterwards is they dropped down, and now they all are very correlated. So if one moves up, the rest moves up as well. I mean, you can also see with BYBIT at the kind of the same time as Sonim was very bullish. And just altogether, it's a weird thing. But if QLC can actually get that BUSD pair, which is probably one of the reasons why it's already fairly bullish, it can definitely do 100x, 200x if it gets that BUSD pair. So if there really is news that this will get that BUSD pair, I would definitely put this on your watch list. And I mean, I have to say this, I hate saying it, but it's not financial advice, but it would be a shame not to pick up like $10 of this, right? I mean, if you get $10 and it goes to 0, you lost 10. If it gets that BUSD listing, it's 20. But just, I mean, not necessarily $10, but just for the sake of the argument, it's probably wise to, if it really gets that BUSD pair, to maybe put some of it. Yeah, that's good, Ravi. Send it to the Discord, and I'll make sure it gets noticed quite a lot, because that could be a great opportunity, to be honest. So some other cryptos to analyze. I mean, you can always, for everybody watching right now, just put those cryptos in the comments, and I'll make sure to go over them. I probably missed some of them. I'm sorry in advance, but it's hard to stream and take a look at the comments. Teller today was quite bullish, so I wanted to take a look at that. I know that there's also quite a significant Teller community around Cilinix crypto, because I used to do quite a lot of videos on it. It has decreased a little bit lately, but I still always monitor it at the very least. So right now, yeah, what can we say? We're massively bullish, obviously, or as you can see. So right now, yeah, I mean, today Teller was very bullish, but you can see that we just hit a major resistance level, right? It's there's this support level right here, which we broke above, which is a great thing. But now you can clearly see that we hit into this level here at $16, and it's probably going to be hard to break through that. There's probably also the 618 fib, so you could draw something like this. So the thing is, I mean, Teller could definitely, or did I miss any news about it? If I missed any news about Teller, then we could actually extend this very easily. But for now, if Teller really wants to get up to like 17.5, which is psychological resistance level, or $18, what it needs to do is it needs to break above $15 and stay on top of that for like 2 days. If that happens, then we will get up there. But what happens if we do not hold $15, or if we don't break above that, is that you just have a huge resistance level above you again. And then you would probably drop down to $13, and there's still a chance to break above $15 afterwards, but you would need a lot of momentum for that, and the chances just decrease significantly. Pyre, so the Pyre token, Vulcan Forged, I actually saw in the Discord, in the Cilinix crypto Discord server, which again, if you're new or if you haven't joined it yet, is in the description. I saw that they got listed on Coinbase Pro, right? So it's probably a little bit bullish at least. Yeah, up 3%. Yeah, so we got a very small rally because of the Coinbase Pro listing. If it's listed on Coinbase Pro, what always happens as well is that oh wow. Excuse me. I'm looking at the Discord as well. But what usually happens is that it also gets listed on Coinbase, the normal one, even though those Coinbase listings don't hit like they used to hit. But overall, I mean, you asked me what I think of Pyre. I actually think Vulcan Forged, the platform, and with that also the token, I think it actually is a great project. It's relatively new, started in 2021 in the middle of a bull market. I mean, back in the days, like right here, it did have a hack. Like the entire platform was hacked, but they responded to that fairly well as well. So yeah, I think it's a great project. It's probably a wise investment. It's definitely not a bad investment, at least in my opinion. So that's why what I think of PYR. A little analysis on farm for Mr. Frank. Obviously, I'll do that for you, Mr. Frank. I'll do that with pleasure. And I saw it some like in the last few days. I saw it in the charts that it was doing fairly well. But I haven't analyzed farm in a very long time. Here you can see. I mean, last time I analyzed it, I was still using these gray boxes. Last time I analyzed it was last year. Wow. All right. That's a very long time ago. But I can do a quick analysis on it. That's no problem. Definitely not for loyal subscribers, and I know you are, so don't worry about it. It's a pretty weird crypto though. I mean, this price action already does look very weird, to be quite clear, and I think everybody agrees with that. I mean, all of these spikes, that's definitely not looking healthy. But we can say something about it on basis of this, because we can add a fib right here and we can say something about it. I'm not sure, was there any news around farm or did I miss anything? Let me know, but it just looks like a big spike. And I don't like big spikes. Usually they mean that it is manipulated or something. Which usually one of the things I do to check out manipulation is something like this. I mean, I never like seeing something like this, like spikes in volume and spikes in price. What that means is that either a person or a group buys a lot of a crypto in a very short period of time, and they will try to push the price up and sell at higher levels, leaving people with losses at the top. So in situations like these, only like rich investors or whales, they make money. And that seems to be the case. I mean, as I said, no. If there's no news, it's probably manipulated. Usually that means that it will drop down. Oh wow, that was an appropriate Twitter ad for all of you. Enjoy it. I'm not going to scroll back. New listing on a small decentralized. No, it seems to be no news. So to be honest, you can clearly see, I mean, this is a very good example of technical analysis. You can see that we got a bearish confirmation because we broke down below $33. And we took a break retest. So now there's some support at around 30.6 and $30, which is probably going to hold for a little bit longer, to be honest. I think we'll drop down to $30. I think that will hold, but then eventually, if there's no bullish momentum in the market, we'll probably also drop back down all the way to like 28 and 27.5 and continue our consolidation. I mean, I do think that 27.5 would hold, at least for the next period of time, but in the end, to me, farm doesn't look like one of the strongest projects out right now. But I don't also know a lot about it. I know about it, but not a huge. Yeah, you're trying to get out of farm. I'll take a look at Secret or the SCRT token as well, and then also on Immutable X. Yeah, Navindu Ape we just did. I think 4.2 is a resistance, 4.2, 4.25, and that will now retrace a little bit. But in general, my last Apecoin video is still valid because I expected us to move up like this. So it's still valid. You can check that out if you want to, of course. Yeah, Mr. Frank, what was your entry on your entry on farm? Because then we could maybe take a look at what's possible and what might be a good place to get out of it. I mean, in the end, if you don't need the money, you could always let it run. In a bull market, everything is going up. Oh yeah, Secret. Excuse me. And then very soon I'll also start looking for new crypto gems, and I do have a very interesting method for that. So maybe you think that's interesting as well, but we'll check that out. So Secret is actually coming out with a new update, I believe. So what I said is that I probably expected us to drop down a little bit. Not this much, but I did not this much, but I expected us to drop down. And now, to me, as you can see, I think that at some point Secret is going to break above 83 cents. And after breaking above 83 cents again, which is, as you can see right now, our main resistance, what we will probably do is then after breaking above that, we'll probably also break above 90 cents and slowly get up to $1. Because Secret, if I'm not mistaken, Secret has some great fundamentals coming up very soon. I could be wrong about that though. Oh yeah, big update December the 13th. So I'm pretty bullish on Secret. I actually think we can go up even more to at least $1 and possibly even higher. It was a spot trade, on farm 37. Oh, you bought at the top then, really? Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. I mean, the thing is, what I would probably do is I would just let it run and set like a take profit at $37, because the thing is that on Binance, the USDT pair does spike a lot. As you can see, I mean, for example, if you bought here at the top and you put a take profit at your entry price at like $44 or $45, what happened then in the days and weeks after that is it did touch that level once again, and they will probably fill your order. So maybe that's an idea. I mean, it's up to you in the end, but that might be an idea, because I don't think we can actually be able to really get a sustained bull run up to those levels. IMX. Yeah, we'll take a look at IMX, and can you make a video about the 5 best tokens to make huge profits in a bull market? I can do that. I have made videos like that already, but it's hard, because there's like there's a difference between coins that I know will perform well. I know Ethereum will perform well. I know Matic will perform well, and I know some other cryptos that will perform well, but they will not make as big of a return, and they don't have that much potential as some of the smaller cap cryptos, smaller market cap cryptos, and those are more difficult to find. But I'm trying to make more videos about that, so definitely stay tuned. Today I also made a video about 3 new cryptos actually launching soon, which I think have a lot of potential. Because don't forget about the fact that most of the cryptos that had huge bull runs in 2021 were created in 2019 and 2020. So probably when the next bull market comes in 2024, maybe end of 2023, the best cryptos will be made in 2022 and 2023. Just some food for thought, obviously. Yeah, let's take a look at Litecoin real quick. No, let's take a look at IMX. IMX, then Fida, then Litecoin, I think. Why don't I... Where's my analysis of IMX? I do have a chart on it, right? I'm actually not sure. I'm not sure if I can analyze IMX. Maybe my chart was on... Maybe my chart was on FTX. I'm not sure. No, but the thing for IMX, I mean, it's a great project. The thing is, though, is that it is a fairly, I mean, it's still very inflationary. So they're still releasing a lot of tokens into circulation. So what that means is that the price naturally goes down, because the price is a product of supply and demand. And supply keeps increasing. If the demand then does not increase the same, which it will not in a bear market, price will fall. And that's also what we've seen throughout the last year. But it is a great project. I mean, purely technically, we're just consolidating between 40 cents and 45 cents. So that's what we'll continue doing. But long term, it does have a lot of potential, I think, at least. So Fida was obviously very bullish some time ago. As you can see, what I said is that we would probably start crashing from here, which has seemed to be correct since then. Not this quickly, obviously, but that's also not what I expected. I expected that each of these levels, when I draw it like this, that we get some consolidation. And I always say that in the videos as well. So right now, the thing that's probably going to happen is that we'll also drop down to this level right here between 37 and 35 cents. And then from there, we might actually get some sort of bullish momentum like this again. Litecoin is very interesting nowadays. Because it actually, I mean, it's a very strong crypto at this point of time. And the reason for that is that Litecoin is in general, it seems to be a better crypto to actually store your money as value. Because what we've seen with FTX is that if you have a lot of money in Bitcoin and FTX, for example, becomes insolvent, because they own a lot of Bitcoin, what they'll try to do is they'll try to sell Bitcoin, making Bitcoin drop down. That's also, for example, one of the reasons why Ethereum right now relative to Bitcoin is still higher. Like Ethereum right now, relatively to where it was 3 months ago, is way higher than where Bitcoin is relative to where it was 3 months ago. That's because a lot of Bitcoin is being sold. That also happened with, for example, the Terra Luna crash. So yeah, it's interesting food for thought, but Litecoin is way less susceptible to those problems because exchanges don't hold Litecoin. They don't want to hold Litecoin. But if we take a look at the technical specifically, what you can see is that we had a bearish breakout through $75, just took a break retest. So we're going to drop back down towards $72, $71. If we can actually hold that, then we can get back up to $80. But at this point in time, I think it's a little bit more likely that we will drop down a little bit lower towards $68. And then from there, consolidate and slowly start moving back up again. That seems more likely because, let's be honest, the price of Litecoin is quite high right now. It's quite inflated. I mean, Litecoin is maybe the only crypto in the top 100 that is actually higher than where we were before the whole FTX crash, the 6th and the 7th and the 8th of November. So yeah, what do I think about Reef? I actually hold quite a lot of Reef. I think I got like of my entire portfolio. Yeah, it's hard to say because it's because my portfolio is spread over like 6 exchanges and some decentralized wallets and stuff. But yeah, Reef, it's I used to think it was a very good product and project, and right now I feel like it's just another layer 1 blockchain. I do think that it has potential. It has a low market cap. It does have an ecosystem around it, and it is well developed. However, I think, I mean, I don't think it should be a significant portion of your portfolio. It's more of a moonshot. There's potential for it to become very bullish. That's why I hold it. Not necessarily for the project itself anymore. And if you're new to crypto, I would probably say there are better ways or better projects to invest in. But yeah, I'm saying that while I'm also still holding it. So it's a little bit weird to say maybe. Cocos USDT was also. And after this, guys, I'm sorry, but I'll have to. I think it's going to be very interesting, but I have to take a look at some new crypto gems, and I'll show you how to actually find new crypto gems or like really new or cryptos that will be or could become very big at least. So for Cocos, I mean, this is just another example of a lot of manipulation because. This is 100% manipulated. If you take a look at the daily, for example, here, you can clearly see that it's just it's the price is all over the place, and that started a lot with this move. I mean, in the matter of 15 minutes, volume increased by $11 million. That's a whale buying, all right, or it's a pump and dump. But so right now, what I think is that we will probably keep dropping down towards like 55 cents. At 55 cents, we might find some support. But I think in the end we'll drop down as low as 50 cents, and which is still higher than where we were the last few weeks. But yeah, it's probably not what you'd hope for. But now let's actually take a look at my way of finding new crypto gems. So the thing is that, and you can still in the comments write what you want to be analyzed. Maybe I can still check it at after I did this portion. But the thing is that as I said, a lot of the projects that will become very bullish in the next bull market are created right now, are being developed right now. So what you want to do, if you really, and this takes time, and that's also why I try to make videos about it, because that will save you some time. But if you really want to find cryptos that have a lot of potential, what you have to do is you have to find cryptos with potential, something special, utility, serious backing, and cryptos that aren't on exchanges yet. Because if a crypto is on a big exchange like KuCoin, Binance, Gate.io, it probably has a market cap of 50 million already, or around 50 million, or at least almost that. What you need is those cryptos with like 5 million or 1 million market cap, because those can easily do a 100x and could even do a 1000x, all right? Realistically. I mean, you all know me as being realistic, or at least that's what I try to be. But those cryptos can really do a 100x. Like Primal is a new crypto where the token sale ended today, but they are raising $600,000. I mean, so then it starts with like, yeah, at where would it start? Maybe it starts at a 5 million market cap. With a 100x, that would be a 500 million market cap coin. There are a lot of coins with a 500 million market cap in a bull market. And then Primal itself, I mean, I'm not actually sure. I've seen this project quite a lot, but I'm not actually sure what it is about. So maybe this is actually interesting. It's a move to earn that tokenizes fan athlete engagement. So we could check that out. Maybe if it lists on some small exchanges at a realistic market cap, this could actually be pretty good, because I have already seen this quite a lot. Oh, there's my antivirus is saying some bad things about it though. You can also, I saw that it was on CoinMarketCap as well. But like one of the greatest websites to check out is cryptorank.io, because here you can see those IDOs, ICOs, IEOs, initial exchange offerings. But yeah, so that's actually there you can actually find a lot of these newer. This is not it. This is just a different crypto. Wow. Primal move to earn. All right. Well, that doesn't help that you have two cryptos with the same name. Get Primal is the token. Yeah, this is it. So maybe this is so this is a new token. See how it looks on the very first hand is it looks good. It doesn't look amazing, to be quite honest with you. But it looks good. I mean, what I usually do is I check out the one pager, see what it is, what it's all about. At this point of time, I mean, cryptos like these can become very well, or can become very good, and can have some very good bull runs. But usually, what I try to see with move to earn projects is that they make some development first. So this is definitely something to have in your on your watch list. But it doesn't look that interesting to me, because I already think there are a lot of move to earn projects, and usually those move to earn projects have a lot of inflation in the price. So that's something to realize. But here you can find a lot of things. Here you can see the past ones. So these are pretty old cryptos, or not old cryptos, but these have most of the times have already been launched. So what you can see is that, for example, you can see the total raise. You'd like the total raise to be low, but not too low, if you know what I mean. Like 1 million is good, 75k, not that great. But yeah, pretty interesting. And you can also find out like the BYBIT launchpad, Gate.io startup, like something like this, VMate. You could just check it out. VMT. Yeah, let's check it out. So it has already launched, as you can see. But we could check it out on CoinMarketCap as well, if it's already listed there. Because this is a very new crypto, all right? So if it actually has some value, this could actually do very well. You can see right now it's at a 2 million market cap. 2 million market cap could do a 100x easily, could even do a 1000x if it's a good project. Volume, very low. Has been launched since, well, what's it going to be? Oh, it has been launched for some time already. Has been launched since the end of October. But what is the project about? This could be interesting, to be honest. It's called BYBIT. It looks good. A digital, oh, well, that didn't start off too well. A digital collector's best friends. Most versatile and dynamic application on the market, which supplies trading analysis tools, market information, fractional and tokenized NFT trading, as well as one fully integrated crypto NFT bridging marketplace. All right, so it's, yeah, it's a DeFi platform, maybe not 100% DeFi, but at least a crypto platform. Seems pretty interesting. To me, at least. I don't know what you think about it, but it seems it seems decent. Fully documented team as well. It seems to be a Romanian team, at least judging off of the names. If I'm correct, I think I'm correct, but still. Tokenomics are pretty decent. Marketing 10%, 8% to the team. Burning. I mean, for hype generation. Ooh, red flag for VMate. I never like when they try to create hype like that, but I guess that's what some people try to do. 40% released on listing. So this, I mean, it's interesting, but it's still, I mean, there are some things that I don't necessarily like about it. Some frequently asked questions you can also check out. Why should I trust? Yeah, VMate. I mean, it's a very low market cap coin. All right, so that's why it's attractive either way, at least in my opinion. But apart from that, there are some things that I don't like too much yet, and I also haven't seen the product yet. It seems to be interesting, but not really my cup of tea. But yeah, it's interesting to say the least. Apart from that, so Merle was on Solanium, total raised 2 million, has dropped down significantly since the sale. Which is not something I like that much. Fragment on TrustPad. Fragment looks, I mean, it's also a little bit of looks, right? Like the history DAO that just sounds good as well. And Kingdom Rates sounds like 30 other cryptos, to be honest. But Fragmented NFT platform with formable DAOs. So kind of the same as we just looked at. Excuse me if I almost have to sneeze, but it looks like I almost have to. Here, so Fragment, it's that low of a market cap that it's not even listed. No, I'm just joking, but volume very low again. Yeah, it's just barely being traded. You can see that in the beginning we actually had some volume around 50 million, but this has been launched since the end of October as well. So let's actually, yeah, so Fragment is obviously because of those fractional minting of NFTs, but it looks, ooh, okay, that's not, yeah, so it's all in Dutch, but it's basically telling me that the website is not all right. So I won't check it then. Yeah, that's perhaps the biggest red flag there is, right? Right? If your virus scanner prevents you from going to the website. But it looked promising. Pools is a crypto that I know, and I do think it is promising, even though the ROI right now is pretty low. But I do think that in the future this has some potential. History DAO looks as the world's first NFT platform dedicated to minting great moments in history. Yeah, I mean, I don't like that idea too much, to be honest. I mean, I could check it out on CoinMarketCap to see if the token and what it's doing is looking decent, but I cannot find it either. Sometimes you have to do this. All right, I can find it. See here, I mean, yeah, all right. So this actually looks pretty decent. Has a market cap of 300,000. This could have a 100x, and it would still be a and it would still be a low market cap coin. It would be at 30 million in market cap, which is not high at all. It's getting some decent volume. Excuse me, I'm a little bit sick. But this is pretty interesting, maybe. I mean, I don't really like the idea behind it, but it has some potential to be hyped up as well. So, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. Binance signs deal too. Yeah, all right. It has some. Yeah, nah. I don't like it that much yet, but it might be something to keep on your radar. It's a very low market cap, so that's good. Available on Gate.io and Nuobi and Maxi already, which is pretty interesting. A lot of the volume is probably not valid though, because it's coming from BuyBox. BuyBox is famous for not portraying accurate volume levels at some points of time. So that's something you just know by analyzing a lot. Pummel X, I know that was launched on the Binance on the BYBIT launchpad indeed, but I'm actually not sure. I mean, with this, I just don't like that name already. I just don't like the name too much already, at least. Web3 Sports Fitness and Wellness Company has a lot of backers and funds. We could check this out on CoinMarketCap, but I assume that this is already quite a high market cap coin. So with that, the potential for you and me has already decreased significantly. Here you can see Pummel X has it still has a relatively low market cap. Okay, yeah, then it gets a little bit more interesting. All right, yeah, I mean, all right, we could check it out. Maybe this is interesting. Websites: pummelx.com and pummelx.io. Move to earn for corporate people, it seems like, at least. Monster rewards for completing health challenges, purchasing NFTs and playing games in the metaverse. Yeah, all right. It does have an application. Does it really? You can download the app. You know what? This, I mean, it's again move to earn, which I just said my opinions about. I think there are already a lot of move to earn options. The thing is with Pummel X is it has a very low market cap, but it's actually great that we found this token. See, it does look like it's well developed. Let's be honest. It does look like it's well developed, and it does look like it has potential and real value to bring. The thing is that only 5% has been added into circulation. So if you're buying this, you're also buying a lot of inflation, all right? So usually what I try to do with these is I'll just add it to my watch list, which I'll do right now. I'll add it to my watch list, and then I'll just wait till the circulating supply gets higher in relation to the max supply, and then I'll buy it when there's less inflation. But it does look like it has some potential at the very least. What I think is, yeah, I mean, we've checked out a lot of projects, and I'm going to start to end this live stream as well. I enjoyed it, did a lot of analysis in the beginning, but I personally really like and enjoy analyzing these cryptos, so hopefully you did too. Let me know if you would like to see me streaming more. I like it, but it's also a little bit, I usually do it in the evening, and sometimes it's hard to do when you're tired, for example. But to end, let's take a look at Bitcoin. What's going to happen with Bitcoin? What I think, I have to be honest, I really don't know. The markets, or more markets, are opening in the upcoming 12-16 hours because of the US coming out of a bank holiday. So what's going to happen with Bitcoin is that we're probably going to get pretty big moves in the next 12 to 16 hours. Now those moves could be bullish or bearish. That just depends on the institutions. And unfortunately, I don't know about those institutions. All right, I don't know. Nobody knows except for those institutions and maybe some people with insider knowledge. So what will probably happen right now, Bitcoin is around 16,000, let's say, to say it kind of simply. We're above 16,000. What's going to happen in the next 12 or 16 hours is we're either going to get up to like 16,600, 16,500, which would be bullish and would probably be the start of going up to 17,000 as well. Or we're going to break down below 16,000, making us drop down to 15,500 again. We're going to get a big move for Bitcoin, but what way it will be, I just have to be honest with you, it's impossible to say for now. So yeah, we've been streaming for 50 minutes. I think I'm going to end the stream there. Let's see. Had a total of almost 200 viewers. So that's nice. It's nice to have you or had you all here in the stream. For now, I want to thank you all for watching and listening. As always, I want to wish you all a great Tuesday, great week, and obviously I hope to speak to you somewhere in this week, maybe in a stream. It could also be just in the comments of videos. Or in the Discord, which I will leave the Discord link in the comments as well for you to join if you want to. But for now, that was the stream this evening. So there's a Discord link. So everybody, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your input. And for now, I want to wish you all a great week.